Come on, guys. What's up? Hi, can you see me? Wow, wow. This is sweet. I've done a podcast that has not done very well because of I was trying to edit and all that stuff. Then I lost it. I'm back to the topic for those people who are in diaspora and they want to live in Kenya. Uh, Kenya is a good place, and it's a place where you can live comfortably without stress. It's a place where people can try to bring transformation. It's a place where everything can be done in accordance to the rule of law, and you may not lose. Uh, I have one, two, three things I want to highlight about, and it's all about owning properties, investing in the continent, and choosing Kenya as your destination. You may not like something constructive. You may like what is profitable. To be profitable is totally different from being constructive because constructive, it is evolving and has a fundamental base. Profitable is accelerating and influential and quick satisfaction. So if you really understand what I'm trying to put into here, definitely you know what it is all about. I haven't messed up. I've been very gradual. If you come to Africa, and particularly in East Africa, with that westernized mentality, you lose it here very big time. People, they're not used to when you have trouble, you start going to police, going to court, unless a very major thing. They harmonized their way of solving disputes without involving many people, but it's a communal thing through mutual understanding. That's the difference between westernized societies and Africanized societies. We have respect for each other. We do things with gradual understanding and deeper confrontation with mutual respect. Unlike in the Western world, in Kenya particularly, it's a good place to settle because actually people are friendly, they're willing to help you grow, and they like you if you have the right people around you. That is it. But I'm not saying that's a silver platter. You must know your works, you must know your folks, you must know how and what the law says. To be in Europe as a black man with the current trends and racial profiling and all that, it's the worst ever experience. And our people, we have to stop thinking that life is good in Europe, is good in United States than it is in another continent. The food we eat here is organic, it's not genetically modified foods. We eat fresh food from the ground. Your fruit you cook with all the nutrients in. You slaughter the cow, you eat. Goat, chicken, you eat. There's no time to go to the butchery, to the deep freezer to get meat. That one is not here in Kenya. Even though it's here into some urbanized, capitalized, westernized environments, a pocket of them here, but 79.9% it's not there. The hormonal enhanced food stuff, definitely here it doesn't work out. You can live with 3,000 US dollars comfortably here in Africa without stress. If you don't come with that mentality of the Western world, living the life you're living there with the fuel guzzlers, 4x4s, living in American house with the 10 bedrooms, that mentality, it will not augur well here for you. Branded clothes and all those things. Here you need to come and live with the nature. What do I mean by the living with the nature? I mean you live in environments whereby nature is dictating to you how to live. Because if you try to live otherwise, you'll find yourself being the odd one out. Family matters are sensitive matters in Africa, and they are resolved within the customized family setup, not expectations of going to the police. I want to do ABCD. No, no, that's not Africa. Women, they don't shout at men. Children, they keep a distance, they obey, they put good morals. Unlike in the West, you can't beat a child, the woman cannot be collected, she's masculine, she's shouting and living her Western dreams. That is not here. The society itself will even dislocate and disassociate with you if you happen to be that kind of a person. Yeah, that is the reality of the matter. Why should I tell you otherwise? This is it. And you must understand and comprehend what I'm trying to put through. Children in school, they have discipline. When the teacher enters the class, they stand up and say, "Yes, sir, good morning, sir," until the teacher tells them to sit down. That is Africa for you. People will not bother you unless you bother them. The greed is sufficient. I've never experienced a blackout or going to do business and I don't conduct it because there's no electricity. That is not Africa. That is not Kenya particularly. Insecurities doesn't it's almost nil. I have not even experienced such kind of lapses in security. So to live in Kenya, you need to understand the society. You need to understand how to live with the society, how to cope with the challenges, and don't come here with the mentality of living like you're living in the West. This is a totally different environment. When you do something that is awkward, they look at you with the grimsy eyes and then they start asking questions. Where are you from? We don't live like that here, please. These are the things you should expect. These are the things you should expect. Whenever you go, do as the Lomans do. When you do as the Lomans do, you will not have issues with yourself, with whatsoever, under whatsoever circumstances. You must affiliate yourself with the right people, corrective people, not disputed societies, chaotic, masculine, feminism. All those things here, they don't work. There is order. Learn to respect people, and they will respect you too. Learn to disobey them, and they will correct you. Not disobey you too, they'll correct you and tell you, "Here, we live like this. Are you comfortable with our way of living?" Go to the market, buy food, low food, come to the house, cook it, eat it. Don't expect to buy rotten food or processed food. No, that's not Kenya for you. It's a country full of joy, peace. The temperature is good from January to December. I have not seen winter. I have only experienced summer. It has been so good. I got no problem with that. You don't drink water now and then like we do in the West. Here you can stay. Your digestive system doesn't need to have constipation because of eating too much chemicals. And no, here the stool goes systematically out of the digestive system without being forced. So there are no bacteria stuck in the teeth Even if you don't brush in the morning, you feel you're still fresh because the food you're eating doesn't have chemicals. So Kenya is a good place to be, and you don't feel tired like we do in the West. You can't stand for 31 hour. Like, come on, you stand in the queue in the line. No, here you can stand for hours. You can you can be good. You can be good. Respect. People have respect here, unlike there in the West where there's disrespect, masculinity, and feminism and human rights that are extreme, affiliated to LGBT and all that stuff. Here we are free. You can be what you want to be. Nobody will ask you questions as long as you respect the neighbors, you respect everyone. I was only trying to give you a highlight on what you expect in Kenya. I know my video quality is not very good, but if you can maneuver through, you can actually understand what I'm trying to do or to explain to you. Subscribe to the channel. Have a great time.